Okay, go ahead.
And I will put enmity between these, so like between thee and the woman.
Okay, between thee and the woman, right? That hatred. You see? And it's evident today that curse and what was said to the Edomites is playing out today amongst the Negro Latinos and Native Americans and Esau Edom, the so-called white man. Go ahead.
And between thy seed and her seed, and it shall bruise thy head.
And it shall bruise thy head. Now, anytime you bruise the head, which let's go into the word bruise right there. Let's see what we got. When you look that word up, you probably want to stay close in there because we're going to have to look up the word heal too. I mean, bruise thy heel or whatever.
Okay. It says Strong's H7779.
Right. Bruise thy head.
Strong's H7779.
Shoof. It says shall bruise. Thy head is separate.
Okay.
So it just says shall bruise.
Okay.
Strong's H7779.
It says shoof. It says to bruise, crush, gape upon.
So what it is YAHAWASHI, that's a descendant of Jacob, right? Is going to crush the head of the serpent. And when you crush the head of something, what does that do? Kill the body, right? So YAHAWASHI is coming back to crush Esau, the head of Esau, and that's going to kill the whole body of his empire, right? He's going to fall. Go ahead.
It says to desire, seize, strike out, to fall upon, bruise.
Yeah, that's it. Crush.
And then at the lexicon, it says to attack, to fall upon.
Yeah, to attack and fall upon. So you're going to crush it. So YAHAWASHI is going to crush Esau Edom, which is that serpent, man. Okay? But you're a dragon today. And back then it was called a serpent. Now they're a dragon and they're a nation of Edomites, man. Okay? Go ahead.
It says back in Genesis chapter 3, verse 15. It says, and I will put enmity between thee and the woman, and between thy seed and her seed. It shall bruise thy head, and thou shalt bruise his heel.
And thou shalt bruise his heel. So, how did Esau Edom bruise our heel? By this right here. I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you. Right there. That's how he done it. There, right there. And he's still doing certain things today. That right there. This right here. You see? That's how Esau Edom bruised our heel, man. You see? And he's still doing certain things to us today. His final way he's gonna try to bruise our heel is chip. And the ones that get chipped amongst the nation of Israel they gonna get destroyed. So Esau Edom is looking at, look, if the Most High get me, I'm gonna make sure he gets some of y'all too. So that's what it is, man. But YAHAWASHI is gonna save the elect. He's gonna crush Esau and save the elect, man. You know? So go ahead, bro.
Alright, and then all these words are split. It's split like thy head.
Yeah.
But
you know what I'm saying? You got it though.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Long, you know what I'm saying? We get the definition now, but you got it. We go into the word bruise thy head, they're going to crush, and bruise thy heel, they're going to crush too, right?
Yeah, it's the same. It's the same 8-7-7-7.
Oh, okay.
9.
Okay.
The
Okay.
bruise, and then the heel is all separate by itself.
Okay.
So
Really, that's all I wanted up out of them.
okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So Esau Edom was gonna crush our heel that way by putting us in slavery, doing the way he's doing it. Like how about you know, I'm not going after the head. And when you go after the head, that's gonna kill the body, man. So he gonna crush Esau, man. Whole body of Esau, man. Whole power structure, man. He ain't gonna rule no more, man. Go ahead.
All right. This is this is verse 16. It says, "Under the woman, it's like unto the woman he said, I will greatly multiply thy sorrow and thy conception."
That's why you have birth pain. Because you listen to the serpent. You listen to the so-called white man. That's why you got birth pains today. In the kingdom, you won't have them birth pains. It'll be like you just doing the number 2. There's pressure. That's it. But now, since that curse have fell upon you, you got to deal with the birth pains. Go ahead, bro.
It says, "In sorrow thou shalt bring forth children."
Sorrow, pain, you shall bring forth children, right? So that's a curse. The Heavenly Father put on you women. You know, that's a curse the Heavenly Father put on you women. Go ahead.
"And thy desire shall be to thy husband."
And thy desire shall be towards thy husband. Okay? Now, what I want to do is look that up in a different translation and see what we got. Okay? But, like I was saying, in Genesis chapter 3, verse 7, concerning the looking up the fig in the leaves, in the apron, going into that, Eve strengthened herself in that stance concerning ruling over Adam. She was in agreement with him. Okay? But Adam couldn't fix the situation. It was too late, man. And he was helpless. Okay? But we going into different translations concerning what the messenger said to Eve and for her listening to the serpent. Go ahead, bro.
All right, this is in Bible Hub.
So judgment came down. Go ahead.
This is in Bible Hub. This is Genesis chapter 3, verse 16. This is the New International Version. It says, "To the woman he said, I will make your pains in childbearing very severe. With painful labor you will give birth to children. Your desire will be for your husband, and he will rule over you."
See? See? Go ahead.
The New Living Translation says, "Then he said to the woman, I will sharpen the pain of your pregnancy, and in pain you will give birth, and you will desire to control your husband."
See? So that's Eve in her stance. She desired to control Adam. So when the serpent told her, look, the Most High don't want you to follow these different doctrines, is because you will become gods. And Eve seen that, and she said, oh, I can judge? I can judge? So that's how she looked at it. She wanted to judge and be over Adam. You know what I'm saying? And looking at those different translations, looking at the women today, that's what type of time they on. Brothers, they are contrary to you. Okay? You thinking you got something, but you thinking you got a good woman, but little do you know the characteristics of that woman was embedded in her. That characteristic of that her want to be over you and rule over you was embedded in her a long time ago. So eventually it's gonna come out, man. Eventually it's gonna come out, and you're gonna be looking like what? Either sometimes you may look at it like what, but sometimes you be so invested with kids and financial situations, you just deal with it. But her plan is to conquer you, man. To rule over you, man. And it's a lot of men out there in the world sighing and crying because of that situation right there, man. And you got the passport, bro, leaving America with a flashlight and looking for a feminine, submissive woman, man. But these women in America, they masculine and they embracing it. Okay? They masculine and embracing it, man. And it go all the way back to Adam and Eve, and through Noah, that attribute was still there, and here we are today, man. It's manifesting and playing out in real time, man. Go ahead, bro.
All right, this is the English Standard Version. It says, to the woman he said, I will surely multiply your pain in childbearing. In pain you shall bring forth children. Your desires shall be contrary to your husband, but he shall rule over you.
We're going to rule over you, man, in the kingdom, man. So when the Most High raised the men up and we get that power from on high, then they're going to recognize it, man. They're going to recognize it to where they ain't going to have no choice. You see? They ain't going to have no choice, man. When the Most High gives us the power and we doing things that you can't comprehend, of course you're going to submit to it. You desire to have a man like that. Okay? Of course. And we're going to rule over you. And you're going to love it. And you're going to want us to rule over you. Okay? Right now you corrupt. Go ahead, bro.
This is the Amplified Bible. It says, to the woman he said, I will greatly multiply your pain in childbirth. In pain you will give birth to children. Yet your desire and longing will be for your husband, and he will rule with authority over you and be responsible for you.
That's it, man. And that authority gonna come back by YAHAWASHI, man. Order. It's gonna be set back up, man. Order is gonna be set back up, man. Go ahead.
This is the contemporary English version. It says, then YAHAWAH by SHAM YAHAWASHI, the Most High, said to the woman, you will suffer terribly when you give birth, but you will still desire your husband, and he will rule over you.
Yeah, that's what it's gonna be, man. That's it on that. All right, we're jumping back.
All right. This is Genesis chapter 3, verse 17. And unto Adam he said, because thou hast hearkened unto the voice of thy wife, and hast eaten of the tree of which I commanded thee, saying, thou shalt not eat of it. Cursed is the ground for thy sake, and sorrow shalt thou eat of it all the days of thy life.
So, farming, when we till the ground and farm, it was gonna be hard on us, man.
Okay,
It was gonna be hard on us, and the earth, the fruit that was gonna come from the earth, it was gonna be hard for us to get it, man. We're gonna have to work hard to get it, man. You know, before that, it would come with ease. And even though we don't form, but you got some of the northern kingdom tribes and some of the southern kingdom tribes still form, but it's hard on them, man. It ain't easy. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead. And just working and trying to survive, you know what I'm saying, in this world is hard. It's a struggle, man, for us as a nation of people, man. Which it didn't used to be like that. That's a curse, man. Go ahead.
All right, this is verse 18. The thorns also and thistles shall it bring forth to thee, and thou shalt eat the herb of the field. So verse 19. In the sweat of thy face shalt thou eat bread, till thou return unto the ground, for out of it was thou taken, for dust thou art, and unto dust shalt thou return.
So as long as we in this world, Esau ruling, that's the struggle, man. It's gonna be hard for us to survive, man. It's a struggle for us to sustain ourselves as a nation of people until we die, man. You see? That's what happened when we went off, man. You know? That's what happened. And that's it on that. But jump down to Alright, he's gonna jump down. We just gonna jump down to this one. But go ahead.
All right, this is still in Genesis chapter 3. This is verse 24. It says, so he drove out the man, and he placed at the east of the garden of Eden cherubim.
Yeah, mighty angel. So he didn't destroy the garden of Eden, right? Okay? He didn't destroy it because guess what? I'm gonna show you something. I'm gonna show you something. Even though he flooded it, right? Eden still came back. Eden still came back, man. The Garden of Eden still came back. Okay? Let me see. What is it? All right, go ahead, bro.
It says, and a flaming sword which turned everything away to keep the way of the tree of life.
Yeah. So it was over with, man. You could no more go into it, man. Go ahead.
Oh, that was the last. Or you wanted me to read from the top, verse 22. That was verse 24. So then it goes into chapter 3.
You read from there, really?
No. I just read verse 20.
Oh, I want you to read 22.
Okay,
I don't want you to 22.
All right, I apologize.
Boy.
About that. This is Genesis chapter 3. This is Genesis chapter 3, verse 22. And it says, and Yahawah.
Go ahead, bro.
Okay. It says Genesis chapter 3, verse 22. And Yahawah by Hashem YAHAWASHI, the Most High said, behold, the man is become as one of us,
Right.
to know good and evil. And now lest he put forth his hand and take also of the tree of life
And live forever.
and eat and live forever.
See? So the Most High cut us off because we had a chance to live forever. But guess what? If we would have continued on in that course, we would have been ruling the earth in wickedness because that wickedness would have continued to consume us. Okay? Go ahead.
So verse 23. Therefore, Yahawah by SHAM YAHAWASHI, the Most High, sent him forth from the Garden of Eden.
So he was out of there. He got kicked out. Go ahead.
To tilt the ground from whence he was taken.
So that's what he was doing, working hard to get what he needed. See? Hard labor now to get what you need. Ain't nothing coming easy now. Go ahead.
So verse 24. So he drove out the man, and he placed at the east of the Garden of Eden cherubims,
Yep.
and a flaming sword which turned away, which turned every way to keep the way of the tree of life.
So it was over with, man. He was cut off, man. You see? It was a chance for us to live forever, but we was cut off, man. And judgment was put up on us when we started dying, man. See? But to prove, but we still had hope. Because when he flooded the earth, he didn't destroy the earth to where Eden, in the Garden of Eden, didn't exist no more. He didn't do that, because I'm gonna show you something. Let's go to this is Genesis. Let's go to Genesis chapter 8, verse 11.
All right, this is Genesis chapter 8, verse 11. And the dove came in to him in the evening.
So this is Noah. This is Noah when the flood had happened. This is Noah sending out the dove to see if the dove can land somewhere and see if it's land. You know what I'm saying? If any place has been dried up. You know. Go ahead.
And lo, in her mouth was an olive leaf.
In her mouth was an olive leaf. Okay, go ahead.
Plucked off.
Plucked off. But where did she get that from? Okay? Because now Noah knows that, okay, it's land out there. Because how did she get that leaf?
Yeah.
Because that's how he would test to see if the waters had went down. So he's sending a you know what I'm saying, a dove out there to see. He's like, where'd she get that from?
Right.
So let's see where she got that leaf from. Let's find out. Let's look it up in the blue letter and find out where them leaves are at. Right? Let's go to Genesis chapter 8. Right? Let's see where she found it at. Right? What I say, Genesis, olive leaf is separated. All right, the olive tree, right? Olive tree. Now, when you look this up, right? When you look this up, olive tree, it's a mountain facing Jerusalem on the east side. So Jerusalem was the first land that the dove landed on. You see? It said a mountain facing Jerusalem on the east side. You see? So that's where she got that from. She went to Jerusalem and got that olive leaf. See? When you look into it. Off the olive tree. You see? You say the mountain of olives near Jerusalem. There you go, man. So it was still hope. The Most High didn't destroy it, man. So we're gonna get back in that land, Lord willing, soon, and we're going to have them spiritual bodies, and we're going to live forever, man. Dominating and conquering the earth, man. Up under the authority of YAHAWASHI, and our women going to be in order. See? See? See what you got? All right, so let's go to Sirach.
It's still a little bit more.
Okay, go ahead.
It says, so Noah knew that the waters were abated from off the earth.
Yep, he knew. And everything is spiritual, man. That's why she was able to get that olive leaf, man. You see? The motherland, man. Galatians 4:26. You see? So let's get Sirach, the second chapter, and the first verse.
All right, this is Sirach, chapter 2, verse 1. It says, my son, if thou come to serve Yahweh by Shem Yahushai, prepare thy soul for temptation.
Prepare thy soul for test. And one of them tests is what? The woman, man. You gotta watch out, man. You gotta watch out. Read it from there again, bro. Start from the top.
All right, this is Sirach, chapter 2, verse 1. It says, my son, if thou come to serve Yahweh by Shem Yahushai, prepare thy soul for temptation.
You gotta prepare thy soul for multiple tests, man. You see? Multiple tests. And one of them tests is the woman, man. She contrary to you, man. Even though Yahweh Shem Yahushai gonna have mercy on women to be delivered, but brothers, you gotta be aware, man, of what you dealing with, man, because it's real, man. It's real. You know? Go ahead.
It says, set thy heart aright and continually,
Constantly.
so like
Read it from there again.
this is Sirach chapter 2, verse 2. Set thy heart aright and constantly endure.
Get your mind right. Right? Go ahead. And constantly endure, man. Go ahead.
And make not haste in the time of trouble.
Yep.
Says, cleave unto him and depart not away, that thou mayest be increased at thy last end.
So that's it on that, bro. We're going to face it easy. Right? I'd like to give all praises to Yahawah, Bahashem, Yahawashi, Bahashem, Rahapadash. Double honors to the elder apostle, GMS, who rule well. Salute you, brothers, pushing this word. And truth and sincerity and strength, Payabah Shema Shah. And shalom to you, brothers and sisters, growing in trust and spirit in Payabah Shema Shah. Shalom to you, too. So with that, Mawafla Babylon,
Mawafla Babylon,
Mawafla Babylon,
Mawafla Babylon,
and Mawafla 2/3. Shalom, stay strong, search the scriptures, pray for deliverance.